General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, from January 6 to January 17, reveal that Michael is rushed to the hospital in critical condition after a terrifying explosion at Sonny's penthouse. His injuries are so severe that the doctors must race against time to stabilize the burns covering his body. Michael's burns not only put his life in danger but also cast a grim shadow over his future, plunging the Corinthos family into a whirlwind of pain and anxiety. Carly and Sonny can barely hide their panic as they wait outside the emergency room, praying for a miracle to save their son. Meanwhile, this tension and heartbreak bring back painful memories of previous family tragedies, particularly the death of Morgan. The situation becomes more complicated when suspicions about Michael's explosion arise, leaving the Corinthos family in an unbearable predicament. Is this just a tragic accident, or is it part of a ruthless plot to destroy them? Willow, facing the anguish of her husband's condition and the helplessness of not being able to change the situation, decides to share an emotional final wish. She hopes that if Michael doesn't make it, Jason, who Michael always trusted like an older brother, will take care of Sasha and their unborn child. Willow feels that Jason, with his loyalty and sense of responsibility, will protect them from potential dangers and help Sasha through this immense grief. However, Willow's request is not merely a plea, it sparks a new, dramatic storyline. Jason will face an enormous responsibility amidst the chaos of the Corinthos family, and this will undoubtedly affect future relationships. The story will not only focus on Michael's tragedy but will also bring forth schemes, secrets, and the struggle to protect the Corinthos family's legacy. The explosion, Michael's critical condition, and Willow's final request will become the central points of upcoming developments, drawing Port Charles once again into a cycle of grief, loyalty, and emotional conflict. Cyrus continues to expand his influence through new actions, plunging Port Charles into chaos and threat. His ongoing crimes are slowly being uncovered, showing a calculated effort to maintain power and hide dark secrets. However, these actions set off a dangerous chain of events, placing Portia and Liz at the center of trouble. Portia, as a dedicated doctor, accidentally learns important information about one of Cyrus's crimes while working at the hospital. This not only makes her a target but also puts her in a dangerous position as Cyrus starts to suspect that she might pose a threat to his plans. Meanwhile, Liz, always by Portia's side and frequently involved in tough situations, discovers surprising evidence related to Cyrus's shady dealings. This evidence could be the key to exposing him, but it also makes Liz an important target that Cyrus needs to eliminate. Cyrus's actions not only put Portia and Liz in life-threatening danger but also make the entire hospital tense and on high alert. Medical staff, patients, and the community feel the threat of the ruthless schemes at play. This story unfolds with dramatic developments as Portia and Liz must face Cyrus's pursuit while trying to protect themselves and those around them. The tension and conflict between good and evil will become the center of upcoming events, thrusting Port Charles into a period of challenges and surprises. Emma has been exhibiting increasingly erratic behavior, which not only worries her family but also forces Anna into a position where she must intervene quickly. As a mother and an experienced agent, Anna knows that Emma's impulsive actions could lead to serious consequences if not dealt with immediately. However, when all of Anna's efforts fail to produce the desired results, she turns to Jack Brennan for help. Brennan, with his experience and capabilities, might become a crucial ally in stabilizing the situation and helping Emma through this difficult phase. While Anna is not easily trusting of anyone, the current situation has pushed her to her limits, forcing her to seek outside assistance. The collaboration between Anna and Brennan is not only necessary to manage Emma but also highlights the tensions and conflicts brewing beneath the surface. Brennan, with his strong and sometimes unpredictable personality, could bring unexpected solutions but also create new complications. This storyline quickly becomes a focal point as Emma's personal struggles and actions push Anna and Brennan into dangerous situations. Their differing approaches and handling of the issue may lead to tension between them, but it also clarifies their common goal, to protect Emma from potential dangers. Amidst this backdrop, Port Charles could witness more dramatic incidents as Anna struggles to protect her daughter while balancing her complex relationship with Brennan. The decisions they make will not only shape Emma's future but also open new twists in this emotional and unpredictable story. Willow falls into a state of emotional turmoil upon hearing about Michael's critical condition. Recent events have not only placed an enormous burden on her shoulders but have completely upended her plans, which she once thought she could control. Michael, who has always been Willow's emotional support, is now fighting for his life, leaving a significant void in her life and in their family. In this situation, Willow faces an urgent mission, to regain custody of Wiley and Amelia, two children she loves more than anything. This challenge is not only legal but also an emotional and psychological battle. Willow understands that if she doesn't act quickly, she might lose both children to people she doesn't trust. However, the obstacles seem to pile up. Michael's condition is causing a rift in many of Willow's relationships, particularly with Carly, who is becoming a direct opponent in the custody battle. Carly, known for her fierce protection of her family, is not only using her experience but also has the support of Diane Miller, a skilled and experienced lawyer in legal battles. Willow, on the other hand, has to rely on Martin Gray, who is accompanying her through this difficult journey. Yet, the conflicting viewpoints on how to handle the situation are making Willow feel increasingly isolated. She not only has to deal with complex legal proceedings but also must remain strong to protect her rights and her children's welfare. The story intensifies as Willow realizes that she cannot only rely on logic but must also trust her heart and courage. The emotional tug-of-war between her fear of losing loved ones and her desire to build a peaceful family is pushing her to make pivotal decisions. Willow is determined to prove she is the best mother for Wiley and Amelia, regardless of who she must face. The escalation of this story is not just a legal battle but also a deep internal conflict. Willow will have to confront her limits and discover her hidden strengths to overcome these challenges. Her decisions will not only shape Wiley and Amelia's future but also affect the entire Corinthos family dynamic. Port Charles is preparing for a series of dramatic events as Willow fights to regain what's hers. Bold choices and family conflicts will drive the story to unpredictable highs, bringing emotional and surprising developments for everyone involved. Michael's funeral is held in a solemn yet deeply emotional ceremony, drawing nearly all the important figures in Port Charles. The church is filled with a somber atmosphere, with white wreaths surrounding the casket as a final farewell to Michael. Carly, dressed in simple but dignified black attire, stands next to Sunny, trying to stay strong for their remaining children, especially Wiley and Amelia, who are too young to fully understand the magnitude of this loss. Sunny, though deeply sorrowful, maintains a sense of resilience, but no one can miss the red-rimmed eyes and the pain reflected in his gaze. Jason is also present, standing alongside Carly and Sunny, symbolizing the unity of friends and family during this difficult time. Tributes are given, recounting memorable moments of Michael's life, from childhood to adulthood, leaving a lasting impression on everyone present. However, amid this mourning, Carly begins to notice some strange occurrences. A few unfamiliar faces appear in the distance, seemingly not to offer condolences but to observe or even probe something. Wandering eyes, hushed conversations, and furtive actions make Carly suspicious. She quickly shares her concerns with Sunny, who is always alert to any signs of threats to his family. Cyrus and Sidwell, meanwhile, are quietly setting their plans into motion. Cyrus, with his scheming mind, sees Michael's funeral as an opportunity to increase pressure and spread chaos. He knows this is Sunny's most vulnerable moment and doesn't miss the chance to weaken Sunny's empire. Sidwell, unhesitant to exploit the situation to consolidate power, has prepared bold steps to seize what belongs to the Corinthos family. As the ceremony concludes, Carly, Sunny, and Jason gather to discuss the looming dangers. Carly, with her sharp instincts, wastes no time asking the question, is Michael's death truly an accident? Jason, always quick to act, decides to launch a full investigation to uncover the truth. Sunny, despite his grief, understands he cannot let personal pain affect his ability to protect his family. Meanwhile, Willow, struggling with guilt and loss, becomes the center of attention as she tries to cope with the changes in the Corinthos family. Willow fears that Michael's death will lead the family into larger conflicts, potentially threatening the future of Wiley and Amelia. Michael's funeral, rather than being just a farewell to a son, becomes the starting point for a series of dramatic events. Schemes, betrayal, and acts of revenge are unfolding in the shadows. Port Charles, once again, prepares for a war full of tension and danger, where loyalty and strength will be tested to the breaking point.